Oh boy, yeah. What? I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Whatever.
Hello, Spider-Man fans. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. History is starting to repeat itself because for the 7th time, that's right, the 7th time, first given a release date of July 10th, 2020, several delays later, Morbius is now delayed once again to April 1st of 2022. It ain't no April Fool's joke. But it feels like it is, ain't it? What I'm going to do here for you guys is try to dissect exactly why Morbius did get delayed, because there's a lot of factors going on and speculation to why this occurred, and I feel like there is a clear answer that does involve Sony and this Spider-Verse, possibly adding in the Spider people, but I'm also need your guys' opinions down below. Morbius is that weird Spider-Man spin-off where a lot of people are just curious to see the connections to the Spider-Universe. Well, there's a good sliver of people that just want to see a character they like, Morbius, finally on the big screen. So with this movie being delayed a 7th time, are you still excited for it? What do you think is the real reason it was delayed for? As well as don't be forgetting to hit that like button and subscribing if you haven't already. Alright, so yes, the news went ahead and cracked last night, as all movie studios like to do whenever there's bad news, is hopefully try to release them at night so it could just fly under the radar. Not a lot of people could pay attention to it, but when it's connected to Spider-Man, we's all paying attention. Morbius was set to be coming out January 28th of 2022, and Spider-Man fans were like, yo, what the heck is going on, Sony? This movie comes out in a couple weeks. Where's your marketing? Where's your TV spots? Where's all your stuff hyping this movie coming? And now we know why Sony was being very quiet on this film, is because it looks like they were planning a delay all along. Now I want to get one of the first obvious reasons out of the way, because I don't want to discount it since it is the world we live in. A lot of reports are coming out and saying it is because of rising cases of COVID, along with the new variant strain of COVID that is seeming to be scary for a lot of people. And again, I want to be as respectful about this and understand that that is definitely a possibility. Sony could be analyzing the situation very closely, and they're realizing, hey, it looks like there's going to be another huge outbreak. Places shutting down, families not wanting to go out. Let's stay ahead of the game, delay the movie to a time where we think more people will be showing up to the theater. But honestly, for somebody who's been following the Spider-Man news and even Morbius very closely, I don't think that is the real reason why they delayed this movie. It might be a factor in the delay, but I think we were given light of the real reason this movie was delayed a month ago. Don't forget, last month we went ahead and talked about on this channel here that Michael Keaton, who plays the Vulture in Spider-Man Homecoming, and we know is going to be involved in Morbius because he's in the trailers, he went ahead and let it slip that he would be shooting more stuff involving the Vulture.
And they have to brief me, and I see it in their eyes. They're going, so, you know, when, and then they'll say, when you did blah, blah, and then, you know, your character, Toombs, comes in and he did that thing, remember? Because, right, I'm thinking, no I have no idea who's who or why or where, even where I am. But you know what? I'm a quick learner, so I catch on real quick.
Yeah, okay, all right.
I'm shooting tomorrow. I'm shooting
You
some
shooting
Vulture
tomorrow?
stuff. Yeah, man.
What are you shooting tomorrow?
Some Vulture stuff.
Yo, you're Vulture tomorrow, all right.
Now, like I said, Michael Keaton said this himself during interviews in December, and since at that time we knew Morbius was only a month away, people were like, well, that's kind of too sudden for them to be doing a little bit of reshoots on the movie and adding in new stuff when the movie's a month away. Maybe they could pull it off and add it into the film, which is why we had other people suggesting, oh, maybe the Vulture's actually going to be in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and they'll show off a little bit of the Sony universe. But I think now we can safely say Vulture is not showing up in Doctor Strange 2. It was for Morbius all along, and whatever they refilm for that movie, I guess it's going to take longer than a month to go ahead and put the film together, having them delay it all the way to April 1st. Now, we also got to talk about Spider-Man No Way Home and the impact that movie has had on society. Spider-Man No Way Home turned out to be not only the biggest movie of 2021, it actually also turned out to be the most profitable movie Sony has made in a long time. And when stuff like that happens, boy does Sony pay attention, and they're gonna go ahead and try to react. So with that said, fans after Spider-Man No Way Home were demanding some pretty big things, and spoilers if you haven't seen Spider-Man No Way Home, they obviously want more Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, or at least a better understanding of the Spider-Man universe. Now, I'm not saying in here that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are gonna be popping up in Morbius. However, we do know Morbius is supposed to kind of give us a little bit better understanding of this Sony universe, because we've seen the Spider-Man mural in the background, we've seen behind the scenes set photos that say, where is Spider-Man? Not to mention all the continuity errors where it looks like Morbius is set in all three versions of the Spider-Man universe, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland's. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys and tell you, I don't think Morbius was gonna give us a clear answer to which Spider-Man belonged in the Sony universe. I think it was just gonna be what we saw is what we're gonna get. We're just gonna see that Spider-Man mural, no answer to why. We're just gonna see that sign of where is Spider-Man and not give an answer to why. We're just gonna follow Morbius' story, continue on from there with all those little weird Easter eggs in the background. Now that Sony has seen the reactions from Spider-Man No Way Home, I feel like they're like, damn, people actually want answers to what's going on with our universe, why certain characters are here and there. I feel like they're gonna go ahead and give us the answer. It might not be Tobey or Andrew popping up, because let's be honest with ourselves, I think Sony, when they were making Morbius and Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage, they were making those movies with the mindset that they would no longer be part of the MCU because of all the news that was happening, that Spider-Man was going to be pulled out, until they finally came to an arrangement with the MCU and figured out that Tom Holland will stay in that universe. They'll make a new trilogy, they'll continue their partnership, while Sony now makes separate movies in their spin-off universe. Because I don't think anybody can convince me that the plan was all along to have a post-credit scene that teased Venom vs. Spider-Man, only for then to be another post-credit scene that took away Venom vs. Spider-Man. You're telling me that was planned? I'm strongly thinking that post-credit scene was done on purpose, because Sony's like, oh wait, we're sticking with Marvel, take them back. And now Sony has an opportunity to put their universe together with fans demanding Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire. Come on, let's face it. It's gonna be Andrew, right? It's gotta be Andrew. Only time will tell, and I guess we'll find out on April Fool's Day. But this Morbius movie, man, it feels like it almost doesn't exist. Like, just thinking about some of the wild things that have happened since Morbius was supposed to come out. Like, did you know when the first trailer for Morbius dropped, they started filming Spider-Man No Way Home? Because that first Morbius trailer came out 2 years ago in January, and that was the same time we were getting these set photos of Tom Holland talking to Zendaya's character, us not realizing the heartbreaking moment that was happening in front of us. And so Spider-Man No Way Home was filmed, edited together, the trailers, all of us speculating and wondering for months, is Tobey and Andrew in it? Are they in it? What's going on? It came out, it released, it was a big success, and Morbius was just being delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed. Let's hope whatever changes they make to Morbius really make the movie a lot more elevated and interesting. Part of me thinks it's kind of dumb of them not to release it in January when there's still all this hype and buzz for No Way Home, and Morbius is connected to that Spider-Man universe. By April, that hype is definitely gonna die down. Anyways, you guys go ahead and leave me your thoughts down below. What do you think of this Morbius being delayed? What do you think the real reason is? Do you think it is these reshoots and add-ons to the movie? Do you think it is because of the scares of the pandemic? Anything and everything, be sure to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.